Hello everybody, I'm Wes, player of Regdar.
And I'm Steve, player of Morthos.
And we're doing something a little bit different. We're taking a look back at our best ofs because Steve, who's my best friend, known him for 20 years?
Are we so old?
We're so old, and how have we not murdered each other?
Oh no. We'll see how today goes.
Yeah, exactly. Both of us aren't getting out of here alive. So I wanted to bring Steve in because you are a busy man.
Yes.
You don't.
And you are not.
I am not at all. You're a husband, a father, a homeowner, a dog owner, a yard owner, a car owner.
Yes.
Other things.
I own so many things.
You own...
I own this pillow I'm sitting on.
Yeah, well, you borrowed this couch.
My crowning achievement, borrowing this couch.
Yes.
It's on a 6-year payment plan. It's fine. We'll get there.
A payment plan.
Payment plan, everyone.
So, you have not been able to watch these videos.
No. Too busy financing this couch.
That's right. So, and plus, these videos aren't necessarily good for kids to watch.
No, not ideal.
Not ideal.
Not ideal. I saw the thumbnail of the first one here. Not ideal for the kids.
Yeah, and the subject matter also not very ideal, although it is very educational in a way. You know what? Let's just dive into it. This first one is Alina Tabor as Pulchritudinous. Let's go.
Hello. I'm Pulchritudinous, succubus and scholar. And I'm here today to teach you one thing and one thing only. How to heighten your dirty talk, you filthy animals. For example... I'm going to osculate your labium superius oris. Or, while straddling your acetabulofemoral joints, I'm going to lightly masticate your labium inferius oris. Oh, I'm experiencing a dopamine rush from this hypothetical scenario. I'm going to propel my glossal organ into your buccal cavity. Oh, I'm experiencing xerostomia. I require hydration. Faster next time. What do you mean we're out of water? You are going to experience horripilation all over your body. Is the heat rising? You! Fetch me an oscillating device! While caressing your cranial follicle excretions, our adrenal medullas will release catecholamines. Stop it, Pulchritudinous. Epinephrine and norepinephrine course through our... Excuse me. I must vacate your proximity immediately. Positive reinforcement! Positive reinforcement! Positive reinforcement! I'm experiencing a climactic physiological state of heightened sexual excitement and gratification! So, I believe I have communicated my objective to everyone's satisfaction. Now, does anyone have a tube-shaped tobacco product?
So, it was interesting talking to her about this because I had never met her before.
It's a hell of an icebreaker.
Yeah. So when we were talking about possible characters that she wanted to play, and she was like, I want to play sexy. I want to play something sexy. And I'm like, have I got a character for you? How do you feel about orgasming off camera? So...
And she's like, off camera?
Okay, well, let's do it.
That's do you remember the show Xena, Princess Warrior from back in the day?
First of all, it's Warrior Princess, and yes, I do.
Well, I'll see myself out of my own home. I think there's a version of like like, 3rd grade Steve that there's an episode featuring her, and it, like, changes the future of my life.
Yeah.
Like, adulthood begins at that moment, I think.
So adulthood for you began now at 39.
I'm so excited.
Welcome to adulthood.
That's why I'm still watching Bluey, but after that, I'm gonna watch The Wire. I'm gonna watch Oz, The West Wing, all these adult things I hear about. It's gonna be amazing.
That's the perfect next step. You start with Bluey, maybe a little Dora, and then Oz, baby.
Yeah, Oz. That's the logical progression.
Absolutely. So I talked to her about this, and I sent her the script, and I was like, please, just tell me. I was like begging her. I was like, please tell me if this makes you uncomfortable. She's like, no, I'm fine.
She did an awesome job, for real though. It's really, really fun, and that is the dexterity to say all of that is also not easy. So really great job.
She is such a talented actress that it's really hard to get her back in, but I know that she had a great time. And that was Sarah Murphy, player of Ada, the mother character off-screen, holding the fan as well. So she also did a great job.
Can't go uncredited. The fan holds.
Exactly. So Alina Tabor, fantastic job. Yes, for you. For you.
Hot start. Off to a hot start, baby.
All right, here we go. Let's cool it down a little bit by heating it back up. And the next one is Timpani Dryroot. Here we go.
I am so excited to be here. My name is Timpani Dryroot. I am the president and sole surviving member of the Shadowfell Board of Tourism. I am so excited to be here with you today to talk about the Shadowfell, a demi-plane of darkness that is so near and dear to where my heart used to be. Now, perhaps you think to yourself, I don't want to be eaten by werewolves, or I don't want to be exsanguinated by a vampire, and maybe you're not, because what is worth it? Our well-known artisanal jams. Aw, can't you just risk it all for this little biscuit? Tasty. The Shadowfell is full of artisans who make handcrafted goods, things like haunted quilts or cursed carvings, or a personal favorite of mine. We have one artist who uses all local goat's blood, and what she does is she paints portraits which will capture your immortal soul for all of time. I mean, are you kidding me? I'll take 2! Last year, we tried to get people to visit the Shadowfell in autumn to do sort of a leaf tour, see all of the leaves change, but once we saw what those leaves changed into, it was, people are always surprised when they find out that we have a thriving local music scene here in the Shadowfell, but we do. And you know, it's a funny story, it started with a miscommunication. One of our vampires was having an open mic night, and my gosh, we lost so many mics that way. This year, we are offering Valentine's Day getaway packages, with the thought that it is just like going to a scary movie. Sure, not everybody survives the night, but those couples that do, that is a one-way ticket to Bonetown, know what I mean? Bonetown, coincidentally, is actually a thriving community here in the Shadowfell, full of our many skeleton friends and neighbors. The cuisine there is still developing, is a way to say it, but if you like the taste of human flesh, if that is what makes your tongue dance, oh boy, I'll have what he's having, am I right? You know, actually, off the record, if you don't mind, I'd like to leave some pamphlets with you about the Shadowfell in case you want to visit yourself, you know, Mr. Cameraman. So, for example, you might want to, you know, my mom made this for me, may she rot in hell. This is for protection, maybe bring that, but this one is for spicing, so don't ever mix the two up. Maybe see, I know we had it here. We had this made special, so you just go ahead and take. Are you too good for it or something? Listen, I know that many people, they have this perception that anything that comes out of the Shadowfell is dangerous or going to kill you or curse you, but I assure you, this one is not, so just take it and don't read it under the light of a blood moon. Picture it. You are finally in the Shadowfell. You are walking our cobblestone streets. The flickering torchlight illuminates the dead branches above as they claw at the cold, uncaring stars. In the woods, you hear the distant wail of a monster, and you pray it hasn't caught a scent of you. And you will think to yourself, boy, am I glad I didn't book that trip to Ohio.
This character was written by Scott Mooney, who wrote for us for the better part of a year. He still does some writing here and there, but this was the first character he wrote, and you can tell that it's a little different flavor.
Yes.
Because it's smart humor. It's not somebody coming off camera.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not see that part there. No.
No. There was things like wordplay,
Right.
and setups and punchlines.
How about that?
How about that?
Things to shoot for, huh?
I can only dream that one day I can write a setup and a punchline.
We're still waiting.
We're still waiting. But anyway, that was Anna Elizabeth. She was phenomenal. And if you're wondering if I asked her to do that accent, no, she brought that in. She
Ooh.
brought that in herself.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. And that little bit with her doing that, that's as good a special effects as we had back then. She did this, and then we have some poor soul from off camera scooting her the jam.
Oh, you don't have a name? We're recognizing fan holding. We're not recognizing jam scoot.
Well, I will tell you who, and then you'll realize why I didn't. It's Adam Hobbin, player of Devis. Yeah, I didn't want to bring
Don't
him
need
up.
to credit that.
Don't need to credit that.
No.
No.
In fact, it was kind of a shitty slide.
Yeah.
To be honest, I've seen jam slung better.
Yeah, I had to give him mini notes on it. That's the best we can get out of him.
I'll out jam slide him right now.
Really?
Cold. No warm up.
Here we go. I want to see it.
I will not warm the jam.
You, thank God. Why would you do that?
Never had a hot jam sandwich?
I'm sorry. I think we're going down a really weird tangent. Here we go. We are 2 videos in, and we have already hit hot jam sandwich. All right, I want to see this jam slide.
That was the name of our failed 80s boy band. Hot Jam Sandwich.
Yeah, and it probably didn't help that we were 5 years old at the time. And it was really creepy to see 5-year-old boys say, hey, we're Hot Jam Sandwich.
Because then we said we're HJS. They're like, are you the HJs? We're like, we're fine. We don't get it.
I want to see that jam slide if you want to.
Oh, this is getting erotic.
Or shall we move on?
She'll move on.
Okay, great. Anna Elizabeth, for you. That was phenomenal.
And boo, Adam Hobbit.
Yeah, that jam slide. This next one is a character I wrote called Kanan Fodder.
Boo. Yay!
Yay! Here we go.
Hey, hi, my name is Kanan Fodder. I am a henchman for the big, bad, evil guy. All my friends call me Red Shirt, which is funny because I don't even own a red shirt.
But you're wearing a red shirt.
This is maroon. I'm so excited to be here. Oh, wait, am I not supposed to say that?
It's fine.
Oh, sorry, I'm still getting this whole henching thing down. God, that sounds weird to say, hench. How does one hench? What is henching?
I don't, are you asking me?
Am I not supposed to? No, yeah, hench. It's hench. We hench. I hench.
Okay.
Often. I hench often.
Okay, are you convincing me or yourself?
My boss is so wonderful. When he found out that my parents died, he adopted me. Which is like, who adopts a 30-year-old, you know? I like to call him my big bad evil dad. Something super awesome that my dad did is that he actually put out a life insurance policy on me, which is like crazy because I've never had my name on any kind of like official document. He gets 50,000 gold pieces if something happens to me. And it's like, it's so easy to wonder how much your life is worth. But now I have a definitive answer. What is awesome is that my boss dad chose me to take out a group of level 20 adventurers. What an honor. I mean, me! I have no discernible skills. He trusts me implicitly. I mean, he didn't even give me any weapons. He said these ballistas should be enough. And then everyone laughed and laughed, and Boss Dad's so funny. And he made it explicitly clear they need to be awake and alert before I rush them. You know, so, it's a fair fight. Oh, my rotator cuff. Ow. Oh, I'm actually here because my dad wanted me to give my last will and testament. And he actually prepared it for me. How sweet is that? It starts, I, whatever my name is, Come on, Dad. It's Kanan. He does this. I, whatever my name is, do solemnly swear to leave all my possessions to my adopted father when I meet my painful demise. Yeah, okay. Which should be incredibly soon. That's a joke between me and my father. Can you believe this idiot is going to do this? Just walk right into a group of adventurers and attack them with nothing but those puny little bird arms. What do you mean you're still writing what I'm saying? Huh. Why would... He must have been joking again. Ha ha, Dad, you almost got me. Anyway, so now I'm on my first mission. And I'll be honest, I'm a little nervous. But you know what my dad always says? The worst thing that could happen is you die. And then he laughs. He laughs a lot. I mean, I'm sure it's just first time jitters, right? I mean, there is no way my dad would send me on a mission that I wouldn't come back from. Right? Right?
Well, that's a wrap.
Right?
See, you laughed at my writing.
I did.
That was really funny.
I didn't know you wrote it.
Oh,
Otherwise, I would have held that back.
I did tell you before I hit play.
I was just so mad about Adam Hobbit. I
You didn't even hear it.
didn't even hear it.
You had the blood rushing in your ears.
I did.
That was Jerome Michael Jones.
Very nice job, Jerome.
Yeah. Stupid little golf clap we have going on. So Jerome Michael Jones is somebody who I met in the wild. He and I were doing this. So there's this company called Rough Magic Games here in Chicago. They do like in-person D&D events around the city,
cool.
And they were testing out this new game that they wanted, like this new dinner theater game thing, where it's like part party, part D&D, part scripted show. It was really cool, but I met him there, and it was one of those things where he was like, I told him about the web series, and he was like, oh, well, I'm an actor. So I said, oh. And it's one of those, because I don't know this person. They could be good.
Right.
Or they could really suck.
Right.
So I gave him my information, and I got him in, and I was very, very pleasantly surprised, because he freaking killed
And he
it.
said, "This is a song from Bye Bye Birdie."
It's like, oh. Like, no, this isn't. You have the part.
No. You don't have to do that.
You don't have to do that. Here is my monologue from Julius Caesar.
Et tu, brute!
Okay, first of all, it's not a monologue. That's 3 words.
That's all I got.
That's You know what? You got the part. You landed it.
Look, it's amazing to see someone with like the youthful exuberance of times past. like a little spark in your eye. I remember that.
Yeah. If you go back and watch the old series on our old YouTube channel, you can see that spark in our eyes.
Was it so long ago?
It was so long ago.
It was.
And now,
So long.
and now you watch us in just the defeat in our
Oh
eyes.
yeah. That's what life will do to you.
Yep, exactly.
By the way, I took out a life insurance policy on you. Just
Yeah, that's great.
letting you know.
Why are you touching my leg?
I just want to see how strong you are now. Make sure I can still go through with this plan.
Okay. And look, quick behind the scenes thing. When I sat down, Steve and I touched legs, and Steve immediately,
like a frightened cat.
just moved his leg so fast. Anyway, so this next one is part of our makeover series. So
Is that why I'm here?
yeah,
Finally.
yeah.
All right, I'm gonna stay away from like amber tones for me. I think more of like a darker autumn palette.
I don't know what you're saying,
Oh,
and I don't like it.
well, maybe we'll just be making you over.
Okay, well, I'm actually kind of more of a winter mix, I would
I don't
say.
know what you're talking about.
Oh my god. So anyway, so this is our 4-episode makeover series. Laura Marsh plays Summer Delicata, who's basically Meryl Streep.
Ah,
Yes. from Devil Wears Prada. She is so funny. We wrote this series around her character. And the woman that she's making over is Sydney Back, another hilarious actor improviser. I'm gonna stop talking.
Great.
Let's watch the video.
So, Becky.
Becca.
I don't care. Why don't you tell us about yourself?
Well, I'm a half-elven mage from Goldenwood, and I'm about to go on my first adventure. I'm a little anxious, so I just wanted to be as prepared as possible.
Yes, now tell me, Becky. How long have you been working at the sewage treatment plant?
I'm a mage.
Oh, yes, I heard you. A half-elven sewer mage. Now, judging by your outfit, this is your first time above ground?
No, I'm just a normal, above-ground, half-elven mage. I actually went to Goldenwood University, and I graduated top of my class.
Well, you must have practiced prestidigitation.
Of course, that's like level 1.
But no time to use it on your current outfit.
Oh, I forgot to put on my antiperspirant elixir. I was a little nervous.
Naturally. Well, it's clear you need my help. Now, what can I do for you?
Finally, so I recently bought all of my leather armor, so I just need everyday stuff, especially if I stumble upon a, noble's ball. I need something kind of sophisticated but flexible. I do love to dance.
All those less fortunate do.
Well, I'm actually just...
Let's get started, shall we? Let's take a look at that closet. Come on out, Becky.
It doesn't fit quite right. And it's Becca.
Come on now. I have an appointment at 1 o'clock. After touching her things, I'm submitting myself for a power wash. Come on! Ah, there you are. Oh, and you look wonderful.
Really? Because it doesn't quite fit.
Well, the clothes look wonderful. You are also here.
So, Steve, you just watched the clips.
I did.
Does that make you want to watch the whole episode?
It does.
Yeah, because it's phenomenal.
Excellent.
Laura Marsh, hilarious. Sydney Back, also hilarious. Put them together, the hilarity doesn't cancel each other out. It multiplies.
What store were you walking into and found those two people?
First of all, it was Target.
I see.
And Whole Foods.
Which
Which one did I see in which? You'll have to guess. No, I know Laura Marsh through performing improv, and Sydney is friends with my wife. So, and she...
You have a wife.
Have I never told you this?
Wow. She must have a big heart. Very nice.
Yeah, she's...
Very understanding.
She's great. I don't know why you had to mention her patience.
Oh, I didn't mention the patient.
Oh! Okay, well, that must have been a Freudian slip. So, yeah, and it's really funny because when we film in my place, which, if you can't tell, that is my place.
Lovely house.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And it's an apartment.
Okay.
Maybe one day you'll go there.
Oh.
You can always, in the outtakes, you will always hear my dogs going nuts because they just want to be included in the filming.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, look at your dog right now.
Yeah. Hasn't moved in an hour.
She is the cutest dog.
She's the best.
Yeah. Okay, anyway, so what more can be said? Hilarious. Oh, Ben A. Bear and I wrote this one. I didn't tell you that I helped write this one.
So Ben mostly wrote it.
Ben mostly wrote it. There was a couple dick jokes in there that I added.
Nice.
That were taken out in future drafts.
Nice.
And did you get the ending, Steve? When she came out in the same outfit?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I am no longer an 80s boy band 5-year-old. I did pick that up.
With the HJs. The hot jam sandwich?
The hot jam sandwich. That time is past now. I've cooled my jams.
All right. Up next, we have an honorable mention. This is Oedipus playing himself. Here we go.
Gotta be honest, I'm a little nervous to do this. First time on camera. My PR manager thinks I have a real shot of overthrowing the king of Wabansia, and he wants me to rehabilitate my image. I'm Oedipus. I would like to think that I am mainly known as the previous King of Thebes, or for my blueberry scones, or because I'm the lead vocalist of my singing group Deus Ex Macapella. But I'm here to get in front of rumors, salacious rumors that may or may not be true. When I was ruler, gold and silver were distributed equally, taxes were low, I fucked my mother, I cured a plague.
Wait, what was that last one?
I cured a plague.
No, before that.
Taxes were low.
No, after that.
I don't know what you're talking about. As I was saying, I cured a plague, I outwitted the Sphinx, I fucked my mother, and killed my father.
There, I heard it again.
What?
It was definitely something about your mother and father.
What about them?
I don't know, you said it.
I think you're hearing things. Anyway, I fucked the shit out of my mother and I killed my father in a boss battle. I led a Save the Manticores initiative.
I know I heard it that time.
What are you talking about?
You keep saying you fucked your mom and killed your dad.
Okay, fine. Is that what you want to hear? Yes, I fucked my mom and killed my dad, and you know what? I'm proud of it.
You're proud of it? You said you're proud of it.
Okay, no, I clearly did not say that I'm proud of it. I guess, can you imagine someone saying something like that? That would be the end of my military career. Proud of it. You can just cut that out, right? No one will ever see me say that, right?
There's a 3,000-year-old play about it.
What's that now?
It's really tough.
Who is that handsome man?
I don't know.
Ooh.
His wife must have a lot of patience. It's really tough to convince people that that's actually Oedipus playing Oedipus.
Oh.
When I'm wearing the same exact fucking shirt as when I filmed that.
When you only own 3 shirts, it's hard.
3
Hard.
nice shirts.
Right.
3 nice shirts. And I
Right.
stole these pants off a Target employee. So I'm doing great. And you can tell I wrote that one because it's a really stupid joke. But it's good.
It's a classic.
It's a classic joke.
Classic of the genre, for sure.
And
I
that
gotta
was
tell you, I thought the little like 5 o'clock shadow and the sunglasses, it works for you.
well. Yeah, I thank you for giving me credit on that. Happened in one day at 5 o'clock. That was a week's worth of growth.
Look, we are not facially hair gifted people. That's not. I'm just saying.
And that's how you say that. Facially hair gifted people.
Yeah.
No, we are not. Very patchy. Very. Did I ever say patchy?
You did. You
Yeah.
did.
Okay.
There's not much more.
Okay.
But honestly, there was a little bit of like you on like a Saudi Arabia trip thing going on here, and I was like, look at this man. Look at this man, like, going through the desert looking for treasures. It's like, look at this handsome man.
Oh, well, thank you.
Then you spoke, and I was like,
Yeah, well,
we can
throw that out the window.
we can find someone else. It's fine. That was good. I like that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it was super good. Whoever played that clearly knows his way around the camera.
Absolutely.
Adam Hobbin is Devis behind the camera. Boo.
Tough.
Boo.
I didn't notice a single jam slide in that.
Well, that's because he did so terrible at the one, we couldn't have him do another.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Really tough. Really, really tough. And really, I don't know if this is a funny story, but it's definitely a story that I'm going to tell. Is my mom likes to watch these.
Oh.
Yeah. And I had to tell her.
All of them?
All.
Okay.
I had to tell her. It's like, hey, Mom, have you watched the latest one? She's like, no, I haven't. I'm like,
Don't.
yeah, exactly.
Don't.
Don't do that. She was like, oh, I'm going to watch it.
She's like, I'll love you no matter what you do, sweetheart.
And I haven't talked to her since.
Yeah,
No.
that's it. That was the end of that relationship.
That was a year and a half
Wherever you
ago.
are, I hope you're doing well.
Nancy, whew, man. Yeah, so any other thoughts on Oedipus?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
We can go more into it.
That's okay.
Did you want to hear about my moment before?
I go to therapy many times to not talk about any sort of Oedipal things. Thank you. Thank you. We don't ever talk about Oedipal things.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I just that really hit me good. That really
Knowing
hit me
how
good.
you lost your mother due to this, I was like,
Yeah. All right. Let's move on from the edible complex of things, and let's
sounds
go.
a lot like edible.
It really. That's what I kept thinking.
I know.
Yeah.
I have an edible complex.
And I think we're the first people to ever think of that and remark on it.
Trademark.
Okay. This next one is one of my favorites. This is Claire Malky as Ollie Pip. She freaking kills it. Let's watch it.
Hello there, my name's Ollie Pip, and I need some help to become an adventurer. It was me parents' dying wish. Well, that and for me to stop the bleeding. I have a quest starter where you can donate XP so that I can turn points into strength. Because right now, all I can do is try to lift this heavy, painfully empty cup.
Here, I can help you with that cup.
Get your hands away from me cup.
Barking at me?
It's a miracle! Or maybe I could put some into dexterity. I miss being able to walk without a crutch. I need this here crutch because I have 2 bomb legs. And the arms aren't so good either. Or maybe constitution. Did I mention I have many, nay several, terminal, unspecified diseases? See, me foot's already fallen off. Have I mentioned I need intelligence? I used to be an honor roll student, but now I've forgotten how to read. Why won't you tell me what you want? What do you want? Hello, my eyesight's going. Everything's getting dark, except for this bright white line at the end of a tunnel. That's the Grim Reaper's bell. Oh, my time has come. The only way to save my poor, innocent, short life is XP. Oh my God! Ugh. What, Mama? Yes, the quest starter is going really well.
I thought your mom was dead.
There I go, talking to phantoms again.
Not as sexually dressed as Pulchritude is.
Speak for yourself, Wes.
I love Dickens orphans.
I don't know. I love a little dirt on the face and a nice shawl. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God. So when I was talking with Claire about coming in for this character, we always talk about costumes and whatnot. She was like, don't worry, I got the costume. I'm like, okay. And she came in that. And I was like, perfect.
She'd been wearing it all day.
Yeah, exactly. She's like, I wear this at work. I'm a real estate broker.
I just wanted her to start singing a song.
Like from Oliver?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
a song about porridge or
food, glorious food.
Yeah, something. Is that a song?
That is that's a thong.
So it is a little sexy, that character, huh?
Yeah. You don't get to see what she's wearing underneath.
That is a character that will always work for me. Is the shitty little British kid that's got like attitude. Like
when I was talking to her about this character, and I was like, "Can you do a British accent?" She said, "I can do a really crappy British accent."
Perfect.
Wonderful.
Yeah, I love it. Like you, come here. I'm like, the 7-year-old's gonna beat me up.
And the last thing I wanted to mention, of course, is the crutch. That wasn't a crutch. That was a wooden spoon.
And I must say, that is a sizable wooden spoon. I'm assuming this is from your kitchen?
Yeah.
My God, you must make some chili for days with that spoon. So, yeah. Honestly, when she held it up, I was like, that is a big spoon.
It's half the size of her.
And was that your, like, orthopedic shoe she held up?
It wasn't orthopedic. It did have some Dr. Scholl's.
It looks like a shoe that, like, an elf would wear.
What are you talking about?
Like, when you go see a mall Santa and there is the elf next, it's like...
Have you seen a mall Santa ever?
I have. And those were his shoes.
What? Elves have those, like, green shoes with the curly
No.
bells?
Not like legit mall Santas. Like, shitty mall Santas. Where they're like, yeah, kid, sure. Tell the old man what you want. Fine.
What malls are you taking your poor daughter to?
Where she can learn a thing or two. Christmas isn't for everyone, you understand?
Go ahead, sit on his lap. I said sit on his lap.
It smells bad, he's oily. That's right.
Do you want him coming down your chimney?
That's why he's all lubed up to get right down that
Right
chimney.
down there.
An efficient Santa, that's what we like. I'm also smoking.
Yeah.
I only smoke for Christmas.
It's my annual smoking time of year.
That's it.
So Claire Malky, to you. Up next is honestly one of my favorite characters. I mean, they're all my favorite characters. I can't choose a favorite. They're all my children. But if I were to choose one, definitely this guy.
Definitely this one.
Yeah. Okay. This is Ryan Wenzel as Kyrian from Sentient Resources. Here we go.
I'm Kyrian from Sentient Resources, and I've been assigned to your party. And what I have to say, I'm just going to say as professional and as transparent as I possibly can. We have received a shitload of fucking complaints about you fucks! And it's just me in this department here under all this paper. Everybody else is either they've quit, or they've gone insane, or they fed themselves to the office dragon. And I miss Kenny. And I've got files here on everything, okay? Sex harassment, stabbing, triple stabbing, quadruple stabbing. A warlock cast true polymorph on a regular old commoner and turned him into a shot of whiskey. And then he drank it! Why? Here's the story. A barbarian went into a rage and murdered everyone in an alehouse because someone looked at him pert. That isn't an excuse. Does the fighter have to sleep with every bar wench in every city? This file alone is on Regdar. Dwarf tossing is not allowed! Alright, look. I have an adventuring etiquette seminar scheduled for next week. And I expect everyone to attend. Can you just throw me a bone? I'm a human being with feelings. I'm just trying to make adventuring fun and safe for everybody. And no one even came to my all-staff party holiday building day. There were balloon monsters and a caricature artist, and there's even a fucking bouncy fortress. Do you know how much silver that put us back? And I fucking went to bat for that shit. I'm actually planning a karaoke party for the whole party. So, and if I'm stuck singing Afternoon Delight by myself again, I'm gonna throw myself into the fucking chasm. Skyrockets in bright, afternoon delight. Woo! Afternoon delight. I fucking killed it.
Why is that me? Why is that me?
What? Why? What? Oh!
Why is that? That is I love the line. I will throw myself into the chasm.
I know. You were
Love
watching
that.
this stone-faced until that point.
I love that.
No, he is so funny. I definitely had shades of you in here. I was like, just nothing but anger all the time.
And the tiniest little, like, killed it. Because I know I'll be singing in the truck by myself, whatever, and I'll be like, fuck yeah. Yeah. Just to myself, though. I would never do it in front of other people. Just by myself, like, nailed it.
Exactly.
That's great. I like that one a lot.
Oh my god. Ryan absolutely killed it. I was like, so, I know some human resources people at work, and I know how secretly angry they are all the time. So I decided to really pour that into the script because yes, I wrote that one.
So I had some notes.
So if you made it this far, here's a little reward for you. Kyrian, much like we did a makeover series with Summer Delicata, we're going to be doing a 4-episode series centered around Kyrian and a couple other characters.
And here's another special bonus. Wes and I are reprising Hot Jam Sandwich. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, give it the HJs, yeah. Give it the HJs, yeah. Come on, Wes.
Give it some HJs?
I didn't see we were a good boy band.
Oh my god. And on that note, that's another gift for all of you. Thank you all so much for watching. We are going to take a quick break and then we'll be back for the next video.